Number 5. When Tyron Woodley won the UFC welterweight title at UFC 201, he called out Nick Diaz for a fight. Nick Diaz declined Tyron Woodley's offer as he said he wasn't a big enough name to convince him making a comeback. But if he does change his mind, this fight will certainly earn him a lot of money, as well as a possibility of winning his first UFC welterweight championship. Number 4. With Nick Diaz saying he only wants big fights, a rematch with his last opponent, Anderson Silva, maybe is the fight that he's looking for, as Nick Diaz lost the fight by a unanimous decision at UFC 183. After the fight, Anderson Silva tested positive for steroids, and the result of the fight was changed to a no contest. A rematch with Anderson Silva will definitely motivate him making a comeback. Number 3. Nick Diaz faced Carlos Condit for the interim UFC welterweight title at UFC 143. He lost the fight by a unanimous decision. He thought he had won the fight and was upset about the decision and wanted to retire. The UFC was ready to set up the rematch, but Nick Diaz tested positive for marijuana and was suspended for a year. If Nick Diaz is offered a rematch with Carlos Condit, he may consider making a comeback and avenge his loss. Number 2. Recently, Nick Diaz mentioned that George St Pierre was scared to fight him again and made accusations that someone had drugged him before his fight against GSP at UFC 158. George St Pierre recently fired back at him, saying he would beat him worse than he did last time. With both fighters going back and forth, this would be a perfect fight for both fighters to make a comeback. Number 1. Nick Diaz faced Robbie Lawler at UFC 47 and won the fight by knockout in the second round. Both fighters have improved their game so much since their last fought. With both fighters needing a win, it makes sense that they face each other again. If Nick Diaz is offered the right amount of money, he may be interested in making a comeback.